Guys, so we have multiple breaking news coming out. We're gonna start with this one first, and it says here explosions heard in Kyiv as Russia launches ballistic missiles, drones towards Ukraine. Kyiv independent journalist reported explosions in Ukraine capital as Russia launched Shahed drones and Kinzel missile towards Kyiv and other cities on November 25th, 2025. Look at that picture. Man. So, also, Ukraine struck Russia. They hit one of their facilities not too far from Moscow. So, things are really going down tonight. So I do have a couple of more news I want to share with you. But before I start, for those of you that want to send us letters, a prayer request, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. And for those of you that want to help and support the channel, we do have the Cash App link and the PayPal link in the comments box and also description box. Once again, thank you so much for your support. The bear hammers Kyiv with massive missile hours after Zelensky warning. So much for easing the pressure just hours after Zelensky urged the US to ensure Russia stops its strike if peace talks are serious. Moscow launched a brutal wave of ballistic and cruise missile at the Ukrainian capital. Reports confirm KH-47M2 Kinzel hypersonic targeting power infrastructure including thermal stations and the Kyiv hydroelectric plant. Explosion echoed across the city as air defense systems scrambled to intercept incoming fire. Residents have been urged to shelter in place. If this is Russia's idea of constructive engagement, Washington just got its answer loud and clear. Kyiv taking a pounding right now. Dozens of missiles and drones impact reported across the city, including this powerful missile strike. Now, guys, I can't show the video. Again, this platform is really strict when it comes to wars in Ukraine and Russia and stuff like that. Ukraine carried out a cruise missile strike earlier tonight against Taganrog Central Air Base in the Rostov Oblast of Western Russia, with video of the strike aftermath showing a large military aircraft ablaze on the tarmac of the base, possibly an A-50U airborne early warning and control AEWNC aircraft, or an A-60 airborne laser laboratory, of which only 2 were ever constructed for the Russian Air Force. Now you guys get the picture. It's going down tonight. It's really going down. All right, so we're going to go with this one really quick here. So, Stratovolcano. This is a monster here. Popocatépetl in Mexico today. But that was November 25th. But, yeah, we are definitely seeing a lot of volcanoes waking up. A lot of volcanoes. Hawaii, Kilauea is on orange alert. There was a volcano in Ethiopia that hasn't erupted in over 1,000 years. Yesterday. So there's been some strong volcanoes happening in various places. Guys, a lot of people, I want to show you this next one. A lot of people are sharing this information. Someone, give me a second here. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, so give me a second. I have to pull this up really quick. So you have Hal Turner put out this information. Southcom troops fed steak and lobster dinner tonight. You know what that means. Here's the thing, guys. This video And I'm not trying to bash man, that looks good. I'm not trying to bash Hal Turner, but that video's old. Give me a second here. Well, he didn't post a video, but there are reports of troops eating steak and lobster. The phrase "troops fed steak and lobster dinner tonight," you know what that means, refers to a common military belief or superstition that a luxury meal like steak and lobster is served right before a difficult or hazardous event such as deployment to a war zone or an extended period at sea. Now, when they eat something like that, it means that something big is about to hit the fan. Here's another volcano. Long dormant volcano erupts for the first time in 12,000 years, blanketing village in ash. All these volcanoes are waking up. Multiple volcanoes around the world. It's crazy that all this is happening at the same time, almost same day, same week. All these volcanoes in different parts of the world is blowing. Someone said, wow, thanks to Donald. I don't think Donald had anything to do with that. And this is Popocatépetl. This is another volcano. All right. So, and thank you so much for tuning in tonight, guys. I want to take you back to Kyiv. All right. So I just pull up a very important update here. So Russia launched a large-scale strike against Kyiv and other Ukrainian cities on November 25th, targeting critical infrastructure and residential neighborhoods with Shahed drones and Kinzel. Now, Ukraine Energy Ministry described the Bear overnight assault as a massive combined strike on energy infrastructure facilities. At least one person in Kyiv has been out and 7 others injured, according to Kyiv City Military Administration. Had Tumo, and the full extent of casualty and damage is still being investigated. I got a feeling tomorrow, tomorrow we're going to get a lot of news. A lot of updates about this one here. Loud explosions were initially reported at approximately 1 a.m. local time and then repeatedly throughout the next hour, according to Kyiv independent journalist on the ground. Now, authorities warned of a ballistic threat in Kyiv and said that air defenses were operating in the city. In other regions, several multi-story residential buildings were damaged and caught fire. Kyiv mayor said earlier Kyiv independent journalists reported drone activity in the neighborhood. One of the targets was a 22-story apartment building, which sustained damage to multiple floors. A 9-story residential building in the Dniprovsk district also caught fire, leading to injuries and emergency rescue operations. Another 2-story building in the district was hit but did not catch fire. Ukraine's Air Force also announced a missile threat across the entire country after MiG-31 bombers were recorded taking off from Russian airfields. Missiles and drone activity were also reported in other regions, including Zaporizhzhia and Kharkiv Oblast. Now, the Bear regularly launches mass attacks on Ukrainian cities. In recent months, Moscow has intensified its strike on energy infrastructure in an attempt to plunge Ukraine into another harsh winter. The relentless campaign against Ukraine critical facilities and heating system has been linked to current U.S. push for Kyiv to accept a peace plan that largely favors Russia. It's a cold winter, and a lot of big energy producing plants have been under strike, to put it mildly. To put it nicely, U.S. President said on November 21st. Zelensky also warned the Ukrainian people to expect continued strike amid the ongoing peace negotiations, and urged international partners to take note of Russia's disregard for diplomacy. We must also be aware that Russia will not ease the pressure on us, on Ukraine, on our people, Zelensky said hours before Russia launched ballistic. These weeks, we must be very attentive to air raid alert and all similar threats of attack. We understand exactly who we are dealing with, and it will be fair for all our partners, and above all for the American side, to take into account the threat that if we are really ending the war, then there should be, give me a second here, guys, then there should be no massive strike on Ukrainian on our people. All right, so once again, that is the latest update. So here's the title. Ukrainian homes burn as the Bear missile hits Kyiv. At least one has passed. 7 injured in mass strike. My condolences and prayers goes out to the families and friends that lost their loved ones. All right, so let's go back on X. And I want to thank every single one of you for your support. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. Someone mentioned that there was an F-18 that went down near Venezuela. No, that didn't happen. Okay, so I'm still looking for some more updates here, guys, on a late night, and not much. Well, I did post like 12 videos today, so I kind of caught up with a lot of stuff. Yeah, there's not much going on tonight, guys. Yeah. Seems like this one here is going to be a quick video today. What's going on with this one here? What is this? Did someone just... It seems like... Give me a second here. Ding Dong Burn. A group of teens set a parked car... Oh my goodness. They set a parked car on fire overnight in Wisconsin, with the one who ignited it running off while the other stayed behind to smash the windows. Oh my goodness. Teens Where's their parents at? That is sad. That is so sad. The wolves are out. There's a lot of wolves out there, lawlessness. So police in Chicago are searching for 2 wanted men after they reportedly chased down 2 women and assaulted them at GUN Point. But according to the governor and mayor, everything is fine. Everything is great. We don't need Donald. We don't need the National Guards. We don't need them. Everything is fine here. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Everything is fine. Everything is great. Nothing to see here. Really sad. Public service announcement. What's going on with this one here? So this coming out from the FBI. The FBI is reminding the public that threat actors are spoofing the FBI Internet Crime Complaint Center Gov website to steal personal information and engage in monetary scams. There's so many crazy things happening in the world. So many crazy things. Man. Fox News just put out this information here. A Portland man is accused of warning to take out law enforcement officer and... Oh my goodness. There's a lot of stuff I can't say here, guys. Oh my goodness. I'm going to be having some crazy nightmares tonight. Man. Alright, so... Man. Fox News put out that information. I'm sharing all this info on my Twitter page if you guys want to check it out. My Twitter link will be in the description box. Man. Alright, so it seems like there's going to be all of it, guys. Seems like this is all of it here. But tomorrow, well, later today, I'm going to keep it updated with Russia and Ukraine. But it seems like this is all the information. Other than that, make sure you check out the videos I posted today. The links will be in the comments box. Yeah, this is everything here, guys. And I want to thank every single one of you for your support. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. Yeah, so I guess let me just refresh the page one more time. Usually I stay 40 minutes like my last video. Last video of the night, I always go for like 40 minutes. But this one here, just slow night. Alright, guys, I'm just gonna end it here. I'm not saying anything else, but yeah, have a good night, and thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for tuning in. For those of you that don't know, I'm thinking about taking Wednesday and Thursday off this week. You guys already know I have to go travel to Palm Beach, and it's gonna be Thanksgiving with the family, so Louis is about to take some time off. But again, I want to thank every single one of you for your support, either through Patreon, PayPal, or Cash App. Thank you again for your support. Your support is what keeps us on air. Thank you so much, guys. Have a good night. God bless you all. Make sure you check out the videos I posted. All the information will be in the description box and the comments box. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.